On the right note, Indiana ends the regular season with a victory over their rival, Purdue. 85-74 was the final tonight at Assembly Hall. I'm Scott Agness for VigilantSports.com, and I thought for my last video, being senior night and also being a senior, I figured I'd do my final video here tonight from Assembly Hall in the spot I hope to be at in the future. That's in the seat of Don Fisher after he retires. We'll see with that, but there's goals, and I've had for a long time. Again, Indiana wins by 11. They played very well, shot lights out in the first half for the game. 10 of 18 from outside, shot very well, 53% for the game. Overall, just played very well. Got except for Purdue's first basket of the game, Indiana led throughout, played very well, dominated in most facets of the game. The Hoosiers were led by Christian Watford's 19 points. He also had 6 rebounds, finished perfect, 6 of 6 at the charity line. 16 points for Will Sheehy, 13 for Cody Zeller, and 10 for Jordan Halls. For the Purdue Boilermakers, it was Robbie Hummel who played very well in the first half. Lewis Jackson played great throughout the entirety of the contest. Jackson finished with 17 points to lead the Boilermakers. Robbie Hummel fouled out with about 4 minutes to go. He finished with 16 points and 8 rebounds in his final regular season game, losing to his rival. I was also very impressed in the second half with the play of Tyrone Johnson for Purdue, as he stepped up, sort of kept them alive, allowed them to hang around in the first half of that second half, rather. But in the end, Indiana was too much. They had so many weapons. Coach Crean really praised Indiana's ball movement. They got it going, kept it rolling, and now they've just had continuous success. They won 7 of 8, are peaking at the right time as they head into the Big Ten tournament. It's set in stone. Indiana will play Penn State on Thursday at Bankers Life. It should tip off around 2 p.m. as Indiana trumps Purdue today by 11. They beat Purdue in the regular season and sweep them for the regular season, rather, for the first time since 2005, 2006. A great way to finish the careers of 5 seniors who had their senior celebration post-game. Talking, of course, about Verdell Jones, Matt Roth, Tom Pritchard, Daniel Moore, and Corey Barnett. These guys started at ground zero, built this program all the way to where it's at now, and left it in very good hands. Oftentimes, you look at how somebody leaves things on their way out. Well, they left things at a great mark, and where you want to have it is the program's only going to get better. The IU fans remained with them. They sold out games back to back to back. It just continued on, and now this season, Indiana beat Kentucky, beat Ohio State, beat Michigan State, swept Purdue, locked down the borders, knocked down anybody that came within them, whether it was Notre Dame, Michigan, that kind of thing. A very great season for Indiana, but they're not done yet. Coach Crean didn't really want to be too reflective because he didn't want to close the book. He wanted to continue writing and see what could be added to this impressive story that there was no precedent. There was nobody that Coach Crean or the players could call to learn, how to handle these situations. Is now Indiana, with the 11-point win, improves to 24-7, 11-7 in conference play. Again, they'll return to action on Thursday, taking on Penn State, who they swept in the regular season. That will be there at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. I'll be there for all the action as well. So for the final time for me at Assembly Hall as a student, that is, Indiana wins 85-74. It's been a great year. Thanks for tuning in after every game. I'm Scott Agness for VigilantSports.com.